Kool TV proudly presents Kentucky High School football as the Kool Hit Sports Network brings you coverage of the East Carter Raiders live from Greason, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for Countdown to Kickoff and East Carter Raiders football live on Kool TV.
For you tonight, though.
Yes, sir, it is.
Are you nervous at all?
Just a little bit.
You're going to be just fine. Of course, I remember my first time I ever went on the air. I was actually doing a segment with Hank Bond and almost had an anxiety. Back here on Kool TV.
In which we need your help.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm dreaming.
Of what?
Fall in the bluegrass, days at the track, nights on the 50-yard line.
Well, you want to be at the 50 instead of on the 50. That could be dangerous.
But to complete your day, you can count on Clark's Pump and Shop.
Whether it's a breakfast sandwich or pizza on the way to the track, picking up drinks and crispy crunchy chicken on the way to the game, no one has you covered like Clark's Pump and Shop.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back out here at East Carter High School as the Bandits made their way on the field. As the color guard over to our left. Of course, the color guard tonight, Scott Atkins, Vince Blanks, John Dennison, Tubby Williams, and Josephine Allen. Carrying the Kentucky state flag and American flag. Still about 17:30 up on the clock over there. Looking at some players here, Ian. Of course, Lewis County comes in. They're led by McGlone. He's been their stud, their guy that they've really needed, especially in the rushing game. He's played a little quarterback, too. A guy that has been a good addition for Aiden Cooper, who is their quarterback. And at times, yes, they have struggled a little bit with a little bit of consistency, but at times they look really good. And I think it's important today for East Carter to not be looking forward, not looking ahead down that schedule. Of course, East Carter will go on the road next week in Flatwoods and take on Russell, who, Russell been red hot. That'll be your district championships. There's no more district championships in the playoffs. It's all decided in the regular season, and that'll be a huge matchup. You see your QB head-to-head so far this season. Man, Johnson, you talk about Cooper for Lewis County. Johnson for East Carter has been super impressive. 9 touchdowns, 2 picks. And for Cooper, 8 touchdowns, 5 picks. So it's a pink out tonight. It's homecoming week. We're all top here at Steve Womack Field. And, Ian, I tell you what, I don't really get when I get excited, but I really don't get pumped up till right now. I'm fired up, man. I really enjoy just being out here. And of course, last week we saw a dandy. Fleming County came to town. A must win for Fleming County, a must win, or not really a must win for East Carter. They still could go on the road and win at Russell instead of a three-way tie. But now, next week, assuming that East Carter wins tonight, and then it's going to be a district championship down there. Lewis County, I tell you, we watched some tape on them this week. They've got some guys that can flat play football, and you talk about Cooper and McClone and just Russell and Cottingham and Johnson, Applegate and Bluefield, guys like that. Still waiting. I'm not sure when they're going to do the national anthem because we want to bring that to you. That's one thing we like to do here at the Kool Sports Network is highlight these people, these kids that are in the band and in the color guard because they work just as hard as any athlete that you will see here tonight. Look at East Carter's schedule and Lewis County's schedule. They looked really good against Bath County, looked really good against McGoffin, had a tough loss in Nicholas County there. I actually watched that tape. It was a game that they wish they had back, and another game they wish they had back at Prestonsburg, a game that kind of went back and forth there. I believe it was actually 28-all at the half. Prestonsburg added 2 more touchdowns in the second half, ended up 42-28. Huge games going on around the area. Of course, the official voice of the Rams, James Collier's down in Raceland. He's got Paris coming in. The Paris Greyhounds are 7-0. Take on Raceland, who, I just put it as frank as it is. Raceland and Pike were the 2 best teams in 1A. Paris now sits in front of them in the RPI. Look for that to change come Saturday morning. So still 14:20 left here. Ian, I'm not going to put you any as the music stops. So now we're just going to change songs. But Ian, of course, it's your first game working color for us. What's one thing that you would look forward to in tonight's matchup?
I want to see Lewis County be able, especially where they're 2-5 right now, even if they're not able to get the win, which I think there's a chance they can. I just think that they need to be able to show improvement, especially from a performance like they put up against Fleming County, just to be able to put some points on the board offensively. We see Aiden Cooper, his stats are very nice. The touchdown interception ratio doesn't look bad at all. 953 yards, I believe it is. I just want to see some improvement.
Right, and I think that's something we talked about with East Carter last week, especially when they have Fleming County coming in, was who was going to win the line of scrimmage. And that's usually, in football in Eastern Kentucky, you can tell real quick who's going to win, not by who has the better athletes, not who has more receiving yards or rushing yards. It's how the lines of scrimmages have went so far in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
As we'll take the audio from the field now.
East Carter High School for this Friday night matchup featuring the Lewis County Lions and your East Carter Raiders. At this time, we ask that you please stand to your feet and remove your hats as we observe our national anthem and presentation of colors. Presenting the colors for this evening's event is our very own East Carter High School Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps under the supervision of Major Jennifer Stacy and Sergeant First Class David Morris. At right guard is Cadet Major Gabriel James. At left guard is Cadet First Sergeant Leighton Conley. Presenting the state flag of Kentucky is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Kelsey Colley. And carrying the colors of our great nation is Cadet Major Allie Stone. Ladies and gentlemen, we remind you that you remain standing until the colors have been retired following the performance of our national anthem.
was East Carter's high school band. They did a great job, and I tell you, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk to Coach Tim Champlin here on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back out here on the campus of East Carter High School, we caught up with head coach Tim Champlin before tonight's game to see what he thought about tonight's matchup.
Here with Coach Tim Champlin. Coach, it's homecoming. What's one thing you want to see out of your squad tonight moving forward?
I want to see us get off to a good start and take care of the football. You know, one of our goals this week was to score on every drive and get points out of every drive, whether that be field goals or touchdowns or whatever. But we want to be productive on every drive that we have, and so I challenge our kids with that, and that's kind of a goal of ours tonight. So Fleming County last week really stumped their offense. It's the first time all year we've not scored over 21, and so that's something that we want to take care of tonight, get back on track and do a good job with.
The defense is constantly evolving. It seems like they get better every single week. What's one thing in practice this week that you kind of tweak to just make them a little bit better?
Yeah, I think our defense has gotten better each and every week. Our defensive coaches have done a great job of evolving our defense, so to speak, and continuing to make changes and coach our kids up and put us in the best position. And so kudos to those guys for what they've done, man. They played well all year, but last week, man, it was kind of their breakout game. Defense had a huge game, played really, really well down the stretch for us, and really took care of our offense when we were, couldn't get anything going. But defensively this week, man, it's just continued to grow. One thing, we've talked about is breaking on the football. We feel like Lewis County is going to throw the ball a lot, spread it around, and so when that ball comes out of the quarterback's hands, we want to be breaking downhill right now and get to it as quick as we can. So something we've really emphasized this week is breaking on the football and being explosive.
One thing that will happen after the game for sure, win or loss, is you're going to come talk to me after the game. When you come talk to me after the game, what's one thing that you will be happy about moving forward?
Well, I hope it is ball security on offense, and I hope it is turnovers on defense. I think, one of the key factors of high school football is turnovers, and so if you can create those on defense and not have any on offense, usually your chances of winning go up pretty high. So I hope that when I come up and talk to you after the game that we don't have any turnovers tonight and we've created 2 or 3 and give ourselves some extra possessions.
Coach Tim Champlin of the East Carter Raiders. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, thank you all, and as always, go Raiders.
Sideline. East Carter still waiting on their entrance. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll play a little football here in Grayson on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchasers receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
Back out here on Kool TV, East Carter's made their way. Of course, it's a breast cancer awareness theme tonight, so all the students and a lot of the fans here below us are dressed in pink, and I tell you, pink never looks so good. So both these teams, we're going to try and read a little body language here. Is, of course, tonight's captains, we don't have the captains for Lewis County, but tonight's captains for East Carter are the same as always. Potter, Bernardo, Barker, and Salmons. Of course, East Carter comes in winners of 3 in a row. East leads the all-time series versus Lewis County 23-18 and has won 3 straight. And, of course, last year we had the districts, and they kind of shuffled around a little bit. Each Carter and Lewis County were in the same district for a few years, back in the same district. Of course, 16 district. Lewis County still, Lewis County had a heck of a year last year. East Carter has, just been, they dropped an early game there to Estill County, a game they wish they had had back. Of course, I mentioned that in my show. East and West both, mainly East. So, as the official gives out orders to each team, and I believe that East Carter has won the toss, and they will receive the ball. So East Carter will go from right to left to begin tonight. Lewis County in those white uniforms, blue helmet, red pants. Down here to our right. Really good crowd on hand. Of course, last week it was kind of dead, and kind of wondered what was going on. I texted a few people. They said it's fall break, and apparently that was the case because, man, there's a big crowd here below. The students are back, and
the rollicking song.
We're going to play some football here in Grayson.
Swaggering voice. Ladies and gentlemen, East Carter, the Raiders.
Minutes to go up on the clock. Over to our left, and Ian, I tell you, it's time to play a little football. I know you were looking forward to this all week. We talked last week. I said, "Are you going to be nervous?" He goes, "I'm going to be so nervous." So, how are you feeling right now?
I'm not as nervous as I thought I would be. I'm not going to have an anxiety attack or anything like that. I'm just going to have some fun, watch some football, and bring you guys the best.
Well, if you have an anxiety attack, Jeff Irwin, he's Mr. Do-It-All. I think he knows CPR. So
Jeff Irwin knows everything.
No, you're doing just fine. So Lewis County's going to tee this one up, send it deep. And I'll tell you, one of the bright spots for this East Carter team, among many bright spots, is the special teams been phenomenal all season long. You talk about Mikey Hall, Gabe Roberts, and Ryland Fowle and Carter. Guys like that have all contributed this season in the special teams. And if East Carter doesn't lead the state in touchdown returns, they got to be really close. And they've got a handful so far today, or so far this season. Had one last week as Fowle took a huge kickoff return back to the house. And be interested to see how Lewis County approaches this. You know, it looks like East Carter's ready for an onside kick. Of course, now we're going to go back in position. So as you see, all the formation for the kickoff return for East Carter is, everybody's moved up to that 50-yard line. That's the magic line for Lewis County tonight. The ball will have to cross the 50 before they get it. This one's going to go off to the left and fielded by Gabe Roberts. Crosses a 35, makes a man miss. And it's going to be tackled as he just crosses the 40 to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. And that's where East Carter will start their first drive tonight.
It's already very good field position for East Carter to start the ball game.
Of course, it is. Of course, it's 70 degrees, 7:32 p.m. Tonight's weather brought to you by Ram Pharmacy in Raceland for all your pharmaceutical needs. First and 10 Raiders at their own 43-yard line. Looks like Johnson's going to start out in the gun. He's got Yoke to his left. Mikey Hall split out to his left. And Gabe Roberts over to his right. Now he's going to have a man come in motion. That is Holbrook. Johnson falls through the ball. Now looks over to Coach Tim Champlin. It's going to change the play. There was nobody on Mikey Hall over here. They could have ran a play and it had been a touchdown. There was nobody guarding Mikey Hall.
That would have been dangerous.
Handoff's going to go to Yoke. Yoke's got a lot of space. And good tackling there for Lewis County as it looked like a big play was coming. They limit it to just 5, and they'll bring up 2nd and 5. You know, we kind of saw that when Kentucky played Florida a couple of years ago where they left the guy uncovered and it cost Kentucky the game. It's one of those things you think that's, oh, how could they let that happen? But, you see it all the time, though. 2nd and 5 for the Raiders. Just underway. And I think that's been one of the brighter spots for Lewis County is that front 7. Make it difficult to move them around. They're very versatile. They got all front of those guys can play any position there on the front 7.
Absolutely.
And they read the ball really, really well. Slant across the middle, almost intercepted, but a good play there. My Lewis County is going to drop down incomplete. They'll bring up 3rd and 5.
That's another thing you want to see from Lewis County tonight is some defensive production. Like you mentioned, the front 7 is very strong.
Yes, sir.
But in the last few weeks, Lewis County's allowed the opposing offense to put up quite a bit of points. So
it's almost like the depth of Lewis County has hurt them. Some of these other teams are able to sub in guys and have fresh legs, and at times Lewis County just not able to do that. 3rd and 5. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his left. Mikey Hall, and handoff's got to go up the middle to Yoke. Yoke's got a first down into Lion territory down to the 42-yard line.
First down, Raiders. First down brought to you by Grayson Sanitation.
I believe that was Bernardo lined up out there with Hall.
They hold the passing game, but cannot quite hold the running game of East Carter.
That first down brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. 1st and 10 Raiders. They've crossed over midfield and in Lion territory. Johnson's in the gun. He's got Preston Wall and Mikey Hall split out to his left, and that tight end position, Holbrook to his right. Dropping to throw, looking deep, and just going to tuck it and run. Goes across the 40 and is going to dive forward to about the 36-yard line. So a really good decision there by Johnson. Of course, Johnson, a first-year starter at that quarterback position, really has done a great job taking care of the football so far this year. And his, coming out party was against Boyd County there in Canonsburg. Really, really played well. Never put the ball in jeopardy, and has a really good deep ball that he throws. So 2nd and 4. Ball spotted right at the 30, between the 37 and 38 of Lewis County. 9:42, clock's rolling. Johnson in the gun, split out to his right. It's Mikey Hall and Wall. Split out to his left. It's a counter play to Holbrook, who gets inside the 35 to the 31. It should be enough for a Red 8 RX Pharmacy first down.
Carried by Holbrook.
Of course, tonight's game is brought to you by JD Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at JD Flooring. First quarter, just got an update. Fleming County leading West Carter 7-0. First and 10. It's a jet sweep over to Foul. Racing off to his right. Breaks the tackle. He's going to get inside the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Down. East Carter.
Touchdown, Raiders!
We just talked about, Ian, the front seven for Lewis County being really, really good. I think they got caught maybe trying to slip some gaps there. East Carter made him pay as they get him on the jet sweep, and there was just nobody over there to tackle Foul, who really has really good speed.
I'll tell you, that is a hot start for East Carter. Goes right down the field, converts on 2 third downs, I think maybe 1. But a huge start for East Carter. If Lewis County got to make those defensive adjustments.
Well, it's a double-edged sword because you play them out deep, you defend the jet sweep to Foul, and then you put them in gaps, and then then Landon Yoke kicks you for 5 or 6. 7-0 East Carter leads. We'll be back on Kool TV.
First quarter brought to you by the Hog Stall.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip, wellness and aesthetics.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
Back out here on the campus of East Carter High School. East Carter marches their first drive and scores on a Ryland Foul jet sweep for a touchdown over in the right corner. Of course, that touchdown was brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Let Dr. Shannon Johnson help you get back in the game of life. Carter's got this ball teed up, ready to send it away. Quick work on that drive. Seemed like, little resistance for Lewis County, a team that we expected to come in and play really, really well defensively. The kick is away, and it's a good one. Sending the Lewis County receiver back in the end zone. Good job by the official blowing that one dead. I believe that was number 1, Russell, who fielded the ball in play and kind of his momentum took him to the end zone. And heads up play there by the official because if he fields that out of the end zone, he's not going to make it far. First and 10, Lewis County. Ball will be placed at their own 20-yard line. Here comes Aiden Cooper. Emma McGlone in the backfield. They're in that split back set. He's got a receiver to his right. And I believe Lewis County may have too many players on the field. They broke the huddle with too many players, and I think they're going to back this one up 5 yards. It's an illegal substitution. They're going to wave it off. I think that was the right call. Because the player that would have been the 12th player was running off the field, so. Cooper in the gun. in that split back set. Handoff goes straight up the middle, and East Carter's all over him. Right at the line of scrimmage. That's Lewis and Potter. Tackler Russell in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple. Thought he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He did not. Up second. And 10. Cooper in the empty set. He's got 5 wide receivers setting, dropping the throw, throws across the middle. A good ball that's just dropped. Trying to get it to Noble. They'll bring up a 3rd and long, something Lewis County was trying to avoid. Talked to a couple of their coaches coming into the night during the week, and they wanted to keep those 3rd downs if they had any in short yardage. In the case of 3rd and very long, I believe it's actually 3rd and maybe 11 or 12. Cooper's in the gun, 5 wide receivers, dropping to throw, and he's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. I believe that was Bernardo and Messer. And it'll force a punting situation.
And that's another thing for the Lions. The offensive line really needs to give Cooper some time to throw if they want the offense to be as productive as I said they could be before the game started.
The 3rd down stop brought to you by
not much chance there for Cooper. When you go 5 wide set, you only got 5 down linemen. East Carter brought 6. That means somebody came through untouched. And, that's just, you could say that it was on the offensive line, but the numbers weren't in their favor to begin with.
That is very true.
So Lewis County in punt formation. And now look how close Mikey Hall is. He's only standing at the 24-yard line. This snap, what a play by Lewis County. It's not going to be a good punt, but I tell you, that was a heck of a play. As the snap was really high, the punter had to reach back behind him, way over top of his head, and save it. It was almost 9-0. Did you see that on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay? What a play.
That punter should be a wide receiver.
He should be. Okay, so, of course, tonight's game is brought to you by the Greenup County Public Library with branches at Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more, the Greenup County Public Library. East Carter's second drive of the night is going to start on the Lewis County 26-yard line, leading 7-0. Johnson's in the gun. He's got Potter in that tight end position. Beeson lined up to his left. He's got 2 receivers to his right. Now Johnson rolls off to his right. He's just going to tuck it and run. He's got a lot of room. Has a first down. He's going to get inside the 15. Let's see where they mark him down at. Like they're going to mark him right at the 14. So a 1st and 10 brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Of course, we got a scoring update just minutes ago. Fleming County leading West Carter 7-0. That game's in Flemingsburg. A game that, really, I really wanted to pick West Carter, but it's on the road. If it was in all field, I definitely would. Beeson split out to Johnson's left. He's in the backfield as Yoke. 2 receivers to his right, Hall and Roberts. Throw to Potter. Catch is made inside the 10. Breaks a tackle. Splits the defender. That goes in. Gets down. East Carter. It was a ball here. So with the 15-yard penalty, I believe it's going to be enforced on the try. So now you got to go for 2. Well, no, it's going to be, they're going to call illegal touching on East Carter. This was I tell you, that flag didn't come out till 10 seconds after, he was already scored.
It was a very late penalty.
A very late penalty for that, yes. I'm trying to make sure this is not the 2-point conversion penalty. I guess it's not. The chains have not dropped over there. The wick was lit faster on the fireworks than the official threw the flag. So we'll do it again. 1st and 15, Johnson dropping throw in trouble and sacked. Good job. We talked about the Lewis County front seven a little bit, and we knew they were going to be able to get to Johnson a little bit, and they did there. Got an injured Raider down the field, I believe. That is number 74, Hunter Keys.
And that is a type of penalty that can give your defense some momentum.
It is.
Set back 20 yards.
Interesting. Interesting timing. I think that a lot of flags are questioned because of the timing. It probably was illegal touching. He probably was an ineligible receiver, but the timing it makes it look bad.
Right.
So as they work on Keys, we'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Back out here on Kool TV as Keys was helped off the field. Looked like he was favoring his right knee. We sure hope he's okay. That's always a bad sign. We hope it's just, maybe knee-to-knee contact or something. I hope he didn't get rolled up on. So after that sack, it's going to bring up 2nd and 25 for Johnson. He's got Yoke in the backfield. Gabe Roberts and Mikey Hall split out to his left. Fake slant over the middle to Roberts. He goes inside the 25 to the 20. Gain of about 7. They'll bring up a 3rd and very long. And you're in 4-down territory here. Carter's a good kicker. I don't think you're comfortable enough for him to kick anything past the 15. So I look for East Carter. They got to get inside the 5 or right at the 5 for a first down. Look for him to kind of maybe throw a lob pass, a one-on-one to Gabe Roberts here, over here in the left corner of the end zone. Lewis County in that cover 3, one high safety. They've got a lot of bodies there in the box. Handoff goes to Yoke, sweeping off to his right. Breaks a tackle and is wrapped up and still breaking tackle. Solidly brought down close to the original line of scrimmage, and will bring up 4th and 10. Really good job there by open field tackling for Lewis County.
Absolutely. As we mentioned several times already, the front 7 is what, if Lewis County is able to win this ball game, we're going to be talking about that front 7.
Right. If they're going to win this ball game, they have to get Lewis County off the field here. And I believe Carter's out there. They're going to try this field goal. See, they're going to spot this one at the 16-yard line, so it'll be a 30-yard attempt. Carter's got the leg to do it, and if anybody knows if he does or not, that's that coaching staff down there. Snap is down, kick is away. It looks good, and it is good. 4:24 left here in the first quarter. It's 10-0. East Carter leads. We'll be back.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Back out here on Kool TV, Carter connects with a field goal from 30 yards out. As we look at scores from around the area, Johnson Central leads Green up 7-0. 4:45 left in the first. Raceland and Paris are still scoreless. Carter's kick, a good one. It's going to drive Russell back to the 5-yard line, who's going to just run straight up the middle of the field. Now has an alley, makes a man miss, and has a lot of room over there on the left side. He's in open field, crosses into Raider territory. They may not catch him. Inside the 30 to the 23-yard line, and that's where Lewis County will start their second drive tonight.
And that is what the Lions exactly needed right there. Huge play, get them down with close to field goal range, close to being able to score, which is huge.
Well, if you're Lewis County, you're not going to kick a field goal.
Yeah.
I don't know the kicking situation for them, but they're a team that likes to get big chunk yards.
Yeah.
So either it's going to be a touchdown here or it's going to be a 4th and 15. You know, that's kind of been their identity as McGlone. He's got a couple of those very long touchdown runs so far this season. But Cooper's going to be in the gun. Russell lined up to his right, almost in a ace formation, receiver to his left and right, and it's going to be a counter. This one's to Noble, puts his foot in the ground and cuts up in the field and is met by a couple of Raiders. He'll get maybe a couple, and he'll bring up 2nd and 8. Excuse me, I think that was Bloomfield. I thought it was Noble. Maybe it was. I couldn't tell if it was 6 or 8. So if you're Lewis County here, you know, you got to get something on the board. You know, as you get closer to the end of this first quarter, you want to go, and when we switch into the field, say, hey, guys, you know, we're in this game. You know, we've proven we can move the ball. We've proven we can score. Now can we stop them? And they kind of proved that last time. Cooper in the gun. Got 2 receivers to his left and 2 to his right. Fakes the handoff, throws across the middle, and it's caught. Close to the first down. I can't get a number on him, but you see that on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Really good throw there by Cooper. It's kind of on his back foot. He's kind of leaning over to his right or to his left and made a really good throw. Good catch over there. They'll bring up 3rd and 2 for Lewis County. Cooper in the gun. Russell to his right. Handoff goes to Russell straight up the middle. Breaks the tackle and gets to the 10. It'll be enough for a Lion first down. So that's exactly what you needed. You got the big kickoff play. Now what do you do with the ball? Well, they picked up a 1st and goal. So not the 1st and goal that you'd want. You know, you want a 1st and goal to 5, 4, 3, you know, even the 6. 1st and goal to 10. Lewis County will take it. Cooper in the gun. 2 receivers to his right and 2 to his left. Russell in the backfield. Now man comes in motion. Falls for the ball. Looking over to his left. Throws in the flat and the pass is batted away. He's trying to get to his running back Russell out there in the flat. And good job by, I believe that was Cooper who knocked that one down. Cooper's a big old boy. That's a big old long arms on him. He's able to reach up and bat that one down, and he'll bring up 2nd and goal for Lewis County. Cooper in the gun. Got Russell to his right, receiver to his left, and 1 to his right. And there's a fumble. Ball is still loose, and I think East Carter has it. Kind of bobbled the handoff there as they had a jet sweep coming from Cooper's right, I believe, Flat. Braden Flat jumped over that one. So the worst thing that could have happened to Lewis County there after getting the first was the, it wasn't anything that was caused by that East Carter defense. It was just a bobbled handoff field.
That's exactly, we were talking about what Lewis County needed, which was a 1st and goal. That's what East Carter needed. Now a chance to take a 3-possession lead here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and something that we haven't seen yet, and something that we talked a little bit about this week as me and a couple of the coaches for East Carter is being able to push the ball downfield, because with the matchup they have next week, they're going to have to do that. So look for maybe this drive to push a couple of these passes deep downfield. It's just a little buck sweep over to the left. That's Foul, who has a lot of room. Breaks a tackle across the 30, 35, 40, and going to be wrestled out of bounds. The line territory at the 48-yard line. Those are going to mark it at the 47. Of course, that first down is brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, go see Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greeno. First and 10 Raiders as we get a timeout, Lewis County. As I look down at the Apple Watch, no scoring updates coming through just yet. Of course, first quarter, Fairview leading Phelps 6-0. And I haven't got another update on West Carter yet. Johnson Central leading Green up 7-0. Paris and Raceland still locked at 0. So, and of course, we want to thank the caretaker, Dwayne Elliott, back at the studio, him and Dickie Tiller. Of course, you can join Dickie for the Papa John's post-game show. We'll wrap up high school football from around the area. A great show to tune into, maybe on the drive home, or, if you're just at home and you're craving more football talk or anything of the sorts. Tune into Cool Hits 105.7 for Dickie Tiller and the Papa John's post-game show. Of course, the two best Papa John's that we have, Ian, are in Flatwoods and Grayson. It's the best ones, I mean. Love Papa John's.
You can never go wrong with it.
No. First and 10, East Carter. Ball spotted Bryant the Lion, 47. Johnson the gun. Trips to his right. Beeson out in the flat. Catches this one. And he's wrapped up and taken down. What an open field tackle by number 21. At my roster here. That's the second open field tackle that we have seen out of this Lewis County defense. It's been impressive so far tonight, Ian.
Yeah.
And this one's going to drop the Raiders for a loss. It'll bring up 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Johnson's in the gun. Trips essentially over there. It's just a counter over here to Holbrook, who's got a lot of room. Holbrook into open space. They may not get him. But she's that corner inside the 20. Touchdown, East Carter. Something that's kind of been East Carter's bread and butter this year. They've run the counter, whether it's Carter, whether it's Holbrook. For some reason, man, that the line just really puts together a really good blocking scheme on those plays, and it's caused defenses fits all season long trying to defend the East Carter ground attack. Of course, that touchdown was brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Let Dr. Shannon Johnson help you get back in the game alive. Carter, who just ran that one in, out there to kick the extra point. It's up and it's good. 17-0. East Carter leads. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Raiders 17,
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Back out here on Kool TV, we just got an update. Johnson Central and Greenup are tied at 7, 3:30 left in the first quarter. Just got an update per Jeff Irwin. West Carter and Fleming County. Fleming County now leading West Carter 21-0. So sure hope West Carter can turn things around there. Carter has the ball teed up, approaches this one and boots it away. If this one's a line drive, it's going to bounce at the 15 and controlled by Russell. Heads in the middle of the field, trying for another good return and gets to the 31 and is struck down.
Still a pretty good return, just not to the hype of the last.
No, and now, if you turn the ball over, it's very detrimental.
Right.
I'm not saying a turnover down there was not detrimental, but you'd still have to drive 90 yards if you're East Carter.
Exactly.
You turn the ball over here, you got to go 30 yards and it's 24-0. Lewis County, very important drive for them right here. They need to pick up a couple of first downs, and they're going to get some points on the board. That's just, something that they're going to get some chunk plays.
And to add what you said, Carter just kicked a 30-yard field goal. So if they turn the ball over, they're pretty much field goal range or close to it.
Cooper in the gun. Russell lined up to his left. He's got a bunch set over to his left. Throws, and it's caught. And immediately swarmed by that East Carter defense out there. Bring up second and 11. As I try to get more scores here. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's the Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. We've reached the end of one. 17-0. East Carter leads Lewis County. We'll switch into the field when we come back here on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Back out here on Kool TV, we've switched into the field, and it'll be 2nd and 12 for Lewis County. I think overall, exactly what you want if you're Coach Tim Champlin there in the first half for East Carter U.
Lewis County here, you just need to get on the board. You don't even have to be in the end zone. They also don't kick, so.
Cooper's got 5 wide receiver looking over here to his right. Passes, slips off the hands of a Lion. That was Johnson. Standing right at the 37. He would have brought up a 3rd and short. Instead, it'll bring up a 3rd. And I believe that's more like 10. It's a very long 10. It's in between 10 and 11. Raceland now leading Paris 7-0. You see that on the bottom of your screen. That's the first time I've seen it also. So another 3rd and long for Lewis County. Cooper in the gun. He's played well tonight. Got Russell to his right and doubles. Now rolling off to his right, throwing across the middle. Really good pass for first down. Catching it was Noble. What a throw by Cooper on the run. Rolling to his right. And he didn't even stop and plant. Threw it across his body. Really good throw by him. Connects with Noble. And it'll be a 1st and 10 Lions.
That right there is what you want to see from Lewis County. Just being able to move the ball in general.
And what a heads-up play there by Noble. You know, if he goes too far, he's covered. If he it doesn't run enough and he's covered, he kind of just stops there in the middle of the field, and Cooper's able to find him. Brings up a 1st and 10. Good job there by Lewis County. Ball will be spotted at their own 47. Cooper in the gun. One wide receiver out here to the left. Now it's just a design quarterback run. Cooper's got a lot of room over there. He gets it into Raider territory down to about the 45. So bring up a 2nd and short. What a drive Lewis County's putting together here. And the longer you keep the ball, and I don't know how many players, I'm assuming several Lewis County Lions play both sides of the ball. The longer you keep the ball, the longer the players that don't play both sides of the ball are over there resting. So, and we've seen Lewis County get a couple of big plays here tonight. Of course, that kickoff return being their biggest. Cooper in the gun. Russell to his right. Still, I don't believe McGlone's playing tonight. I haven't seen him on the field. Doubles formation. Cooper dropping the throw, sets up deep. He set up too far deep. Now rolling off to his right. Just needs to try to get away and throw this one away. But Isaac Messer runs him down, and he's going to be sacked. A huge loss. You just got to try to get rid of that one.
Exactly.
It was a busted play. Cooper will go back and watch that on huddle tape. And, you just live to find another play. He really had no chance there. East Carter, every one of their defensive linemen were in the backfield. Did a good job of scrambling off to his left, but just not a whole lot you could do there. Just got to try to make the best of it and get rid of that one. So bring up 3rd. What would have been a 3rd and 2 is now a 3rd and 12. That sack will lose 10. Of course, Isaac Messer, who's played phenomenal the last 3 weeks, had a couple of huge sacks against Fleming County. And Cooper in the gun. Russell to his right. Double formation. Noble in that slot receiver position. Rolls off to his right and sets up deep. And it's going to be caught and it's dropped. This ball is going to land a couple yards out of bounds, and now you got a punt. Ball kind of hung in the air a little bit too long there. Johnson Central leading Green now 13-7. So Russell 10-0 over Bath County. That game, of course, East Carter folks, we took the trip to Bath County a couple of weeks ago. Pretty little town. A blast from the past. Fairview all over Phelps. That's what we like to see. 22-6. Way to go, Eagles, playing there in Westwood. Back in punt formation is Lewis County. I believe that is number 21. I'm going to try to pronounce this, but, with that Eastern Kentucky. Cunette? Not exactly sure. Of course, Ryland Fowle's got one of those names where you wouldn't think it is Fowl, but it is. So
Score update. Fleming County 21, West Carter 0.
Either way, whoever 21 is for Lewis County, he's played a great game so far. Got a couple of 3 receptions, made some really good open field tackles. We'll get some clarification on how to pronounce that name because I can't butcher it on the air again. That's just terrible of me, really.
You're all right.
Johnson in the gun, Yoke to his left. He's got Holbrook in that tight end formation. He's got 2 receivers to his left, Gabe Roberts and Mikey Hall. And fakes the handoff to Yoke. Now Johnson's rolling off to his right. He's got a lot of room. He's just going to keep this one. Good job by Lewis County minimizing this to just a couple yards. Another great open field tackle by that Lions defense.
And that's the one thing that's really keeping the Lions in the ball game is the defense and being able to get it to open field tackles.
These have not been easy drives for East Carter. You look over the scoreboard, it says 17-0, but if you're here watching it, they've all been big plays. For the most part, Lewis County's kept the ball in front of them. They've done a pretty good job. You take a couple of those big plays off the board, and it's still 10-0,
right,
or 3-0. So 2nd and 8. But give credit where credit's due. East Carter's just doing what they need to do.
Exactly.
Johnson fakes the handoff. RPO tries to get it to Mikey Hall across the middle, just letting him a little too far. It drops down incomplete. They'll bring up a 3rd and 8.
Well, speaking of what they need to do, 3rd and 8 now. Lewis County with the chance to force East Carter to punt for, I believe, the first time in this ballgame.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I'm going to brag on Coach Whitson here at East Carter. Special teams is one of East Carter's best things. I mean, they may have Coach Whitson has proven that he may be the best special teams coach in the entire state. We talked to Coach Tim Champlin after last week's game. He goes, we have a special teams coach that has everybody in the perfect position. And I've never heard a coach say that. It was interesting. So shout out to the East Carter special teams. Trying to avoid a punt here. Johnson's going to roll off to his right and is just going to tuck it and run a lot of room. Crosses the 40. And he slips and falls at the 44. It'll be well enough for a first down. Boyd County leading Round County 14-0. That first down brought to you by Red Meat Rx Pharmacy. Green up for all your pharmaceutical needs. And of course, you can stay tuned for the Bowman's big hit of the game following tonight. Remember, for all your collision and repair needs, go see the good folks at Bowman's Auto Service in Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. And I can say that from real life experience. Last year, the very first football game, I was on Route 60, getting ready to pass Star Elementary, and just smoked a deer. Felt awful about it, tore my car up, took it to Bowman's, they gave it to me, and I think it looked nicer than when I bought it. What a pass by Johnson. Potter just couldn't get underneath it. It was a really good-looking ball there. Good sportsmanship there for Lewis County. You wouldn't expect anything different.
Remains 2nd down.
Bring up 2nd and 10. But I hit a deer right there in front of Star Elementary, of course, Star Market right there also. I felt awful about it, so I ended up having to call somebody to come get me and take me. And I called the game, Ian, with my car parked at Star Market, completely totaled. So 2nd and 10 for the Raiders. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his right. He's got receivers to his left and right. Gabe Roberts and Mikey Hall. And Holbrook in that tight end position. Really good job by that Lewis County front sevens. They're all over Yoke as soon as he gets the ball. And I'll bring up a 3rd and long. You get this game.
And Lewis County struggled with it. The defense has played great, but 3rd down, East Carter got a couple of big plays. Some of those
huge plays.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the last 3rd down that they had, the quarterback was able to break out for a huge run. And this is a huge possession for Lewis County. They need to get their offense back on the field with time before the half.
And East Carter's content with going to the half, 17-0. They still have yet to take that shot downfield. They're trying to establish a run game here in this ball game. Johnson's at the gun. Look for a big shot downfield here. Johnson sets up deep. He's going to, he had Gabe Roberts wide open. Over there on the left, he just missed him. Now Johnson takes off running, breaks a tackle, and spins across the 48, maybe the 49-yard line. He'll bring up a 4th and long. Man, he had Gabe Roberts wide open here on the left side, and of course, I'm sure Coach Tim Champlin will go back and watch that film. When you got a receiver like Gabe Roberts and Mikey Hall, it's kind of like having Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss at this level. You've got to just, even if you think they've got a half a step, you throw it up, give them a chance, and just see what happens. You live with the result. It looks like East Carter's going to go for this on 4th down. Wing T formation. They got a receiver split out. It may look like a run, but they may just try to draw Lewis County off sides here and call a timeout. They look over the sideline, and they're going to call a timeout. Timeout, East Carter. We'll take it with them. We'll be back on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back out here on Kool TV. Of course, that timeout was brought to you by Music and Miller Funeral Homes in Greenham and Ashland, where they have been family operated for 70 years. Call 606-473-0099 in Greenham or 606-324-2141 in Ashland. Or visit mfhfuneralhome.com. 4th and 6th for East Carter. Johnson's in the gun. He's going to roll off to his left. Noble. It was held. Pass was complete to Gabe Roberts, but this is going to come back. Noble kind of set the edge there, Ian, and an East Carter Raider had a jersey full of Lion uniform, and they're going to back this one up. So they'll bring up a 4th and 16. I think you punt.
Yeah.
You punt here.
Sure.
And their punter, Isaac Messer, a really good punter. I believe, I don't have an exact number on it, but he kicked a 49-yard punt at Bath County. And that wasn't the play of the game. The play of the game at Bath County, of course, if you were with us at Bath County, of course, that was not a TV game. It was radio only. I was there. The snap went way over his head, went in the end zone. He goes and picks it up and probably could have ran for a touchdown, did a rugby-style kick. It's still a great play. Bobbled it. I wish I would have had it on tape. As Messer back in punt formation, the snap, a good one. Messer kicks this one, and it's a really good punt. It's going to take a sideways bounce inside the 25, and that's where Lewis County will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. So looking at that Fleming County West Carter score, Fleming County's had to have turned the ball over a couple times for it to be like that. Raceland on Paris, 14-0. See if I can get on Twitter, and I guess that's what it's called still. I don't know. It turned into an X on my phone.
I believe it's called X now.
Yeah, X.
Elon Musk.
Jeff starts to laugh here. Yeah, I'm old, so that's what we call it now.
I miss Twitter.
Cooper in the gun. Doubles. Dropping a throw. He's setting up deep. Throws across the middle. He's got Noble across the 35. Slung down close to the 40-yard line. Noble's second big catch of the game. Gives Lewis County a fresh set of downs. Well, look at the scores across the state. None of these. Here's an interesting score. Pikeville leads Paintsville 37-0 in the second quarter. So we kind of knew that was coming.
Sounds like an interesting ad.
Spring Valley leads Capital 34-0. That one's in the first quarter. Into the first quarter, Fairview 22, Phelps 6. Cooper in the gun, rolls off to his right and throws across the middle. And two Raiders went for the pick. I believe that was Potter and Hall. They both kind of shake their heads at each other. They know they missed an opportunity there. Really good play defensively by both gentlemen. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Huntington High 14-0 over Parkersburg. Johnson Central 13-7 over Greenham County. And a game that got a lot of heat. Ian, of course, Fired Up Friday was at Gallia Academy. Ironton leads the Blue Devils, which is Gallia Academy, 14-3 right now. Cooper in the gun, kind of a bunch formation, tight formation. As he had the slot receivers almost lined up in a very tight slot and tried to get that one out to the running back again. And I believe another Raider just stuck his hand up and got a piece of it and falls down incomplete. And now what you didn't want, another 3rd and really long.
Yeah.
Just got another update. Russell leading Bath County 24-0. That game's still in the first half. Lexington Catholic, this is a game that East Carter fans need to pay attention to. Of course, we've got a timeout. We'll keep it right here with 5:28 left. What I was going to say, a game that East Carter fans need to pay attention to for playoff reasons. As I look down here, Lexington Catholic leading Lloyd Memorial 14-0 with 4:25 left in the half. The reason why I say that, though, is because that is the sister district for East Carter, Lewis, Bath, West, Fleming, Russell. So when the playoffs start, one of these teams in this district is going to go to Lexington Catholic. And I'll just be frank, honest with you, that's an unwinnable game. Lexington Catholic, of course, widely publicized how good they are. A top 3 ranked team in 3A across all polls. So, and of course, the 1 seed, that's why the 1 seed is super important in this district, because you kind of avoid the other East 1 seed until the semi-state championship game.
Right.
So, Lloyd Memorial right now down 14-0 to Lexington Catholic. And, that may be a team, Lloyd Memorial, that comes here and Grayson plays week 1 or week 2 of the playoffs. You just never know. Tough place to play here. If you don't believe me,
on a 3rd and 10.
Ask any team that's played here this year. Of course, East Carter undefeated at home this year. Cooper in the gun, dropping a throw, throws across the middle. This one's just behind Noble, just about a little bit. I'll tell you, Noble's really good at his route run.
Yes.
He's able to sit down when he needs to. He's kind of their Travis Kelsey. He you could tell that him and Cooper played together a while. Just the way, the chemistry that they have built. Just that pass just a little behind him, and bring up 4th and 10, and you've got a punt.
I do not believe I saw Taylor Swift in the press box tonight, but I could be wrong. I could have walked right past her.
That wasn't Taylor Swift. That was Jeff Irwin, which looks a lot better than Taylor Swift.
I agree.
Lewis County back in punt formation. Mikey Hall really close up this punt. The snap was really just bothered there. The snap really took a long time to get back. It's going to affect the punt. This one's just going to roll barely into Raider territory. They'll start their drive, but they're all at 45-yard line.
Cooper really had some connection going with Drew Noble there. Second on the team in receiving this year, but a couple of bad passes. Now East Carter in position to score once again.
If you're East Carter, you go into the half here, you're completely content with going to the half 17-0. It's 24-0. I think you kind of go into that cruise control mode. And Lewis County is a team, Ian, that's dealt with injuries so far this year. They're not. They're a team that is building. Give it a couple more years. I think they have the right coaches in place. I think that they're going to be just fine. And like we said, we've seen flashes of greatness tonight. Another jet sweep to foul, racing off to his right. He's got a lot of room. And this may go for a touchdown. Here comes the flag. 2 flags. It's going to come back. I believe the holding is going to take place at the 45 of Lewis County. So I think we'll just redo 1st and 10, Ian. There's 2 flags down. One's at the 40, one's at the 45. If the one at the 40 is accepted, it's a first down still. If the one at the 45 is accepted, we just do 1st and 10 again. So, see where they mark this one at. It's interesting to see, because I believe holding is a spot foul. Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10. So, we'll just redo it again.
If you're Lewis County, you needed that.
Oh, if you're Lewis County, just from what I would do. Personally, if I were Lewis County, I would continue to keep feeding Noble.
Yeah,
I mean, he's been their guy so far. Him and Russell in the flat. If it hadn't been for a couple of East Carter defensive linemen to bat the ball down, that would have been at least a first down pass.
Absolutely.
Johnson in a gun. I believe that's Carter lined up to his left, 2 receivers to his left. Handoff straight to middle, goes to Carter. Carter breaking a tackle, makes the man miss, breaks another tackle, heading off to his left, carrying the Lewis County line inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line. Goal East Carter, they're going to mark him right at the 7. Of course, that first down is brought to you by Red 8RX Pharmacy in Greenup for all your pharmaceutical needs.
First down brought to you by Grayson
And
Sanitation.
our instant replay is brought to you by Grayson Sporting Goods, which, I'm just going to say it what it is. If I need T-shirts made, if I need any type of apparel, I go to Grayson Sporting Goods because I know the quality that I'm going to get. They're the best. It is what it is. They know, I can just go in there and describe it. Hey, I need a shirt with an East Carter logo on it, and I need this on the back, and they're like, okay, it's done.
Number one.
Fairview leading Phelps, 22-14. Johnson in the gun. Counter play to Holbrook. Holbrook lowers his shoulders, and it looks like he's going to be marked down inside the 1.
Down at the 1.
Well, as you mentioned, East Carter really relying off those big plays, and that was a huge run.
It's that double-edged sword, that we talked a little bit about there early in the first quarter. You pinch your defensive line, they run jet sweeps. You spread them out kind of in a containment formation. Well, then they're going to run it up the middle with Lane and Yoke, with Carter, and then you've even seen some design runs from Johnson. Hey, you're going to get another handoff. This is Holbrook, and he'll walk in untouched. Touchdown, East Carter. That's a chance brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Ian, nobody, just think about this. Nobody in this whole place, and there's probably, a couple thousand people here, is closer to that horn than you.
That feels,
Does it rattle your shoestrings?
No, I'm all right. I just, I can hear it very well.
Yeah, I guarantee it. Extra point is good. 24-0. East Carter leads Lewis County. We'll be back on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I got here on Kool TV, 24-0. East Carter over Lewis County. Of course, Lewis County's going to play in a game next week. It's going to be called the Beckingham Bowl. They're going to go play West Carter, and I kind of saw a little bit of that on Facebook, and very familiar with both communities. Of course, spent a lot of my childhood in Kinnikinnick and down at the Basin Hole and on Lower Kinney, and fishing for muskie, smallmouth, lifting up rocks, looking for small crawdads. So really interesting game next week. It took a long time for a line to come up and field that one. Finally, they do, and looking for another big return, but he's going to be tackled at the 23-yard line. And you talk about Tigers Creek there in Olive Hill, and it runs all the way through Greenup. So there'd be Tigers Creek versus Kinnikinnick next week, and a lot of people don't know this, but that was actually part of one county at one time. It's called Beckingham County. It was only for 3 months. It was part of the very tip of Greenup, Carter, and parts of Lewis County. I believe I'm right, Jeff. Well, Jeff's the historian over here. Yeah, and Olive Hill was the main town. That and Carter City. Noble almost catches this one. Really good play by Gabe Roberts over there on that far sideline, knocking it away. Noble's a big, tall kid, and here comes a late flag. Not sure they're going to get this against.
Flag on the play.
I believe this may be. Wait, it seems either. A substitution infraction on I believe East Carter may have had 12 men on the field. They did.
Illegal substitution on East Carter.
It's easy to defend passes when you got 12 men on the field.
Yeah.
Notre Dame needs to start taking notes. Couldn't stop Ohio State at the goal line. They only had 10 guys on the field.
I know. That was.
So, Cooper in the gun. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Dropping the throw. Sets up, throws across the middle, and a pass behind his intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10. 3:09 left here in the first half. Trying to get some more scores for you guys. Of course, our producers do a fantastic job of updating the scores at the bottom of the screen. Those are almost as live as you can get. I mean, I'm on Twitter right now. I call it Twitter. It is what it is, you know. They need to stop changing the name of everything.
Good thank Elon Musk for that.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. I need to go over here to high school sports. There.
If I'm Aiden Cooper, I'm still trying to find Drew Noble, like you said. Coming into the game, 8 catches, 119 yards. Already a few big catches today.
Right. Huge catches, especially one on a 3rd and long. Dropping the throws, Cooper. It's a jailbreak screen. This pass is going to sail way over the head of his intended receiver, and it'll drop down incomplete and bring up 3rd and long. Here's a game that just went to the half. Fleming County 21-0 over West Carter. That game's at the half. And Lexington Catholic leads Lloyd Memorial 21-0. That's at the half. Keep that in the back of your mind, East Carter fans. That may be Lloyd Memorial, may be a team that we will face here. Maybe the 1st or 2nd round of the playoffs. So something to keep an eye on. That is our sister district. It used to be Magoffin, Belfry, Pike Central, and Lawrence County. It is no longer. That is our sister district. 3rd and 10. Cooper dropping the throw. Stands up, throws across the middle, and almost intercepted by Gabe Roberts. At the 49-yard line, it'll bring up 4th and 10. I think with 3:01 left here in the first half, you're down 24.
Maxine
I think
Owens down in front of the press box. Maxine Owens.
Still look at these scores. Huntington High leads Parkersburg 14-7. Parkersburg is a really good team, historical powerhouse. Huntington High. Of course, they scrimmage a couple of our local teams, man. They look good. Snap a lot better this time. Punts away, and I believe maybe it's partially blocked. And it's going to be fielded by Beeson right in the middle of the field, and he's taken down. Good job there by the Lions. Heads up play. And East Carter will start in Lion territory at the 46-yard line. 47, excuse me. 2:53 left here.
And, I think that's a big problem for Lewis County. I mean.
Well, first off, I'll tell you one of the things that Lewis County doesn't have going for them tonight is I haven't seen McGlone on the field.
Exactly.
McGlone comes in, the leading receiver, a guy that's even completed some passes tonight. Their leading tackler, their stud, not on the field tonight. That's a huge loss for them. So maybe he's wearing a different jersey. I don't think so. Of course, on my roster, I have Braden McGlone as number 23. So I haven't seen number 23 on the field here tonight.
Someone Lewis County definitely needs out here. Especially with the struggles of the offense.
We sure hope he's okay. So, Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his left. 2 receivers split out to his left and 1 to his right. That's Beeson right here in front of us. Johnson sets up the throw. Throws across over here to the left. It gets to Gabe Roberts, who breaks a couple of tackles and gets close to the Lion 35. 1st and 10, East Carter. First down brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup for all your pharmaceutical needs.
That way, the first down is brought to you by
that on your Greenup 40 good distant replay.
Yeah, Braden McGlone is actually averaging a touchdown per game passing.
Yeah, so Johnson drops the throw, throws across the middle. He's got Potter inside the 25-20. There'll be another Raider first down brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup for all your pharmaceutical needs. So East Carter, Ian, pedal to the middle, kind of running that hurry up. Not allowing Lewis County to sub in and out, not letting them get set defensively. Kind of switching bodies around as Gabe Roberts and Mikey Hall come down here on the near sideline. Beeson over on the far sideline. Yoke in the gun. Johnson sets up deep. Here comes a flag, and Johnson's going to be rolled up and sacked.
Flag on the play.
We got a flag over on the far sideline. Good job at front seven for Lewis County. Somebody missed a block, Ian. So we got a legal formation on East Carter. You declined this. Yes, sir. Bring up 2nd and 10. Excuse me, 2nd and very long. So they actually marked this ball at him. Back behind the 30th to 32-yard line. Of course, this weekend we encourage you to stop by any local Clark's Pump and Shop location. I challenge anybody listening, and you're going to think I'm crazy when I say this. Go get the Clark's brand water. Have you ever had the Clark's brand water, Ian?
I don't think I have.
Oh, it's the best water. And I got it one time. I was outside working. I walked in there and I needed a water. I went and got a Clark's brand water, and I'm telling you, it's the best water I ever drank. I'm not just saying that because they're sponsors. That's the best water I ever had. Maybe I was real thirsty. I'm telling you, that's what I go for. Johnson's in the gun. He's going to roll off to his right. And it's going to send this one downfield to Mikey Hall and Gabe Roberts in the same vicinity. Can't connect. This one sails off. And good job there by Cooper pressuring Johnson. The second straight play, Johnson's taking a big hit. They bring up 3rd and very long. Scoreboard says 3rd and 12. This is more like 3rd and 22. Fairview now leads Phelps 30-14. Johnson Central and Greenup in a dandy, 21-13. So it looks like there for a couple of games, Graham County. The way that, Lewis County has yet to threaten this East Carter defense, and let's just say it's this, and at the 50-yard line, you punt them inside their 20. That's a win. Johnson's in the gun. 2 receivers to his left. Dropping to throw. Now rolling to his left. He's got Gabe Roberts out in the flat. And snap is down. Kick is away. It looks good, and it is good. 31-0. East Carter leads over Lewis County with 31 seconds left here in the first. On Kool TV.
0
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
Back out here on Kool TV. Carter's got this ball teed up. Fairview leading Phelps 30-14 at the half. Kick it away. It's a good one. Going to take one hop, and Russell's going to field this one on a small bobble inside the 5. Circles off to his left. Now back to his right, and he's going to be swarm tackled. He's not going to make the 20-yard line. Lewis County will start this drive at their own 18. Another game for East Carter fans to kind of keep an eye on. Bourbon County now leads Pendleton County 20-14. Let's just say East Carter wins next week, and then wins the district title and brings it back to Grayson. Defeats Russell at Henry R. Evans Stadium. They will probably play either Pendleton or Bourbon County. Game they will be favored in a home playoff game. Of course, got to take care of Martin County first, but something to keep in the back of your head. Cooper hands off to Russell. Russell is stripped. The ball is loose. I believe East Carter has it, and they do. Good job stripping the ball. I believe number 61, Alan Cooper, came up with it. He did. Talk about Alan Cooper, Ian, a guy that's, he's had one of those nights that if you're not really looking for him, you're not going to remember him, but he's had 2 huge passes batted down at the line of scrimmage, and now he gets a fumble recovery. A guy that really helps this machine work here at East Carter. First and 10 East Carter, leading 31-0, 19 seconds left. We'll see how urgent they are here, trying to get this game to running clock, not because they don't want to play any more football. It's a chance for East Carter to kind of pull their starters, get some of their younger kids in, and prevents injury. As really good blitz up the middle by Bloomfield, untouched through a gap, and he sacks Johnson way back at the 26-yard line. Really good delayed blitz there. You can see it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Came straight up A gap here. Did a really good job. Yeah, just came maybe even B gap and sacks him back at the 26 or 27-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 27. Tim Champlin calls timeout. East Carter with 1 timeout remaining. Of course, that time was brought to you by pull this up. Brought to you by Music and Miller Funeral Homes in Ashland and Greenup, where they have been family operated for 70 years. Call 606-473-0099 in Greenup or 606-324-2141 in Ashland, or visit mfhfuneralhome.com. Brought to you by Kurt Robinson and New Best Hardware, James Hardware. So now, with Tim Champlin calling that timeout, Ian, I'm assuming that he's going to throw this ball to the end zone no matter what. Johnson in the gun. Ryland foul. No, maybe I'm wrong. Just a jet sweep over the left.
Another jet sweep.
Foul. Puts his foot in the ground, breaks the tackle. He's going to go in. Touchdown, East Carter. No flags. Ready for that horn. $37-0. East Carter pending the extra point. Of course, that touchdown was brought to you by Dr. Shannon Johnson. Let Dr. Shannon Johnson get you back in the game alive. Carter's out there to kick this extra point. We now will have a running clock to begin the second half. That play has been there all night, Ian. Snap is down, kick is away. AB.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper...
As Carter had this ball teed up, but we're just going to let the clock run to half. And at the half, East Carter all over Lewis County, 38-0. It's a little extended halftime. It is homecoming. We'll take a break, and we'll try to bring you as much of the homecoming festivities as we can. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The
2022
Got here on Kool TV. We're going to bring you the homecoming festivities.
Candidate number 1.
We'll take the microphone from the field.
Layla is the daughter of R.W. Boggs. During high school, she has been treasurer of FBLA, president of Beta, president of Unified Club, and an early college student council representative. Her favorite high school memory is dancing with Jackson Hall at homecoming last year. After graduation, Layla plans to attend college to become a psychiatrist. Layla is being escorted tonight by her father, R.W. Boggs. Candidate number 2, Reese Boggs. Reese is the daughter of Missy Boggs and Wes Boggs. While attending East Carter, she has been a member of FBLA, Beta Club, and Unified Club. Her favorite high school memory is when she participated in last year's senior prank, and she and Mrs. Shear decided to prank some of the boys and tell them that the cops were coming. When the boys tried to escape, her brother ran over a can of red spray paint and got it all over her white car. Upon graduation, Reese plans to pursue a nursing degree. She is being escorted by her brother, Kaylen Boggs. Candidate number 3, Kaylee Boyd. Kaylee is the daughter of Bev and Mandy Boyd. During high school, she has been involved in Beta Club, Unified Club, FCA, FFA, girls soccer, and the tennis team. Her favorite high school memory is any time she has gotten to be with her friends. After graduation, she plans to attend college and pursue a degree in physical therapy. Carly is being escorted tonight by her father, Dave Boyd. Candidate number 4, Lydia Combs. Lydia is the daughter of Vanessa and Tony Combs. While attending high school, she has been a member of varsity softball for 6 years, varsity volleyball for 3 years, Beta Club, Unified Club, Talent Search, FBLA, and FCA. Lydia's favorite high school memory was beating Boyd County for the first time in years during the 2022 softball season and celebrating with a big win with all her all-time favorite seniors. After graduation, she is and Rachel Grusser. During high school, Jasmine has been involved in FBLA, Beta Club, and Unified Club. She held the office of historian for both Beta and FBLA. Her favorite high school memory is when she went to FBLA State her sophomore year. Upon graduation, Jasmine plans to pursue a bachelor's in radiation therapy. She is being escorted tonight by her parents, Leslie and Rachel. Candidate number 7, Emma Perkins. Emma is the daughter of a Unified Club, FCA, tennis, and her church youth group. Her favorite high school memory is getting to experience all the fun senior activities with her friends. Emma's plans for after high school are still undecided at this time. She is being escorted by her father, J.C. Perkins. Candidate number 8, Lily Porter. Lily is the daughter of Shane Porter and Elia Kane. During high school, she has been involved in FBLA, Beta Club, Unified Club, FCA, French Honor Society, and Rural Health Scholars. Her favorite high school memory is going to FBLA State her sophomore and junior years. After high school, Lily plans to attend Morehead State for a biomedical degree, then enroll in the college dentistry at the University of Kentucky. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Shane Porter, and her stepfather, Tyler Kane. Candidate number 9, Jasmine Ryan. Jasmine is the daughter of Candy Young and Dustin Ryan. While at East Carter High School, she has been involved in HOSA, Trade Wars, tumbling at Cat's Tumble Studio, and the Cannonsburg Baptist Church Youth Group. Her favorite high school memory is competing at HOSA with all her vocational classmates and placing second in the written growth and development test. Upon graduation, Jasmine plans to attend a Western Kentucky college and obtain her registered nurse certification. She is being escorted by Caden Hicks and Colin Sanchez. Candidate number 10, Sierra Whitman. Sierra is the daughter of Ricky and Jessica Huffman. While in high school, she has been involved in FBLA, FCCLA, Beta Club, Unified Club, and FCA. Her favorite high school memory is Senior Sunrise, but she's loved all the senior activities she's participated in so far with Oliver. She is being escorted tonight by her father, Ricky Huffman. Ladies and gentlemen, there they are, East Carter's finest. Tonight will be long remembered by all these beautiful young ladies. Let's give them a big round of applause. I would like to introduce our principal, Mrs. Kelly Moore. Joining Mrs. Moore is last year's homecoming queen, Miss Riley Hall. They will have the honor of crowning this year's queen. Who will be East Carter's 2023 homecoming queen? Drum roll, band. The 2023 homecoming queen is Carly Boyd. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud and honored to present your queen. Let's give our new queen and her gracious court a big round of applause. Friends and family, you are welcome to congratulate the court at the left end zone by the scoreboard.
See your homecoming queen right here, walking down the 50-yard line. Still about 12 minutes.
We would also like
left
to
here
thank
at the half.
JROTC Sabre Detail Cadets. Major
I look to my left and my right.
First Sergeant Gerald Stevens.
Student section always
First
packed here at
Sergeant
East Carter.
Leighton
East Carter's got the
Conley.
best student section. I mean, the track,
Miller.
all the way back in the
Command
end zone.
Sergeant
Everything
Major
is filled up.
Kelsey Tully.
We encourage everybody to
First
come out
Sergeant
here. If
Anna
you're not, we
Lemaster.
encourage you to watch us.
Major
Listen to my
Molly
mouth.
Stone. Captain
We'll take a break.
Brooklyn
When we come
McConnell.
back, we'll break this second half down and look at some scores from around the area here on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Your local gym meets all your kids' athletic needs. Forget the long drives. Go to Cosmic Athletic Center in Olive Hill. We have instruction in all-star cheer, tumbling, basketball, volleyball, soccer, hip-hop dance, and pickleball at our 12,000 square foot facility. Or schedule your next birthday party with us. Our highly qualified staff works with athletes from 5 counties. Like us on Facebook or go to thecosmiccenter.com on US 60 by Rock Crusher Curve in Olive Hill. Phone 286-0239. Cosmic Athletic Center.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall hunting season is here, and Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back out here on Kool TV. If you're just joining us, we're at the half. East Carter leads Lewis County 38-0. Look at some of the first half highlights, and a game that was highlighted by big plays from East Carter. You call it, as you pull these up, you're going to look and see on your screen here. Of course, Johnson's in the gun here. And just a jet sweep racing off to his right was Ryland Fowl. That would make it 7-0 East Carter. Ryland Fowl also had another really long jet sweep play there at the end of the first half. So I'll just sit back and let you watch these. Handoff went to Russell, stopped at the line, maybe we lost a couple. That's kind of been the story, and I think looking at some of the keys, Lewis County's going to have to start throwing the ball a lot more, especially with McClone on the field. You see Cooper to Noble, really good connection there in the first half. Another big sack there by East Carter. Where Sizing Messer's got a couple of those tonight, and this might be the play of the game so far for Lewis County. Watch this snap. Watch this save. I mean, talk about a play. That's not something that'll show up in the stats, but it's a play that, at that time was really, really important. If the ball goes to the back of the end zone, it's 9-0. You give the ball back to East Carter, and it's just downhill from there. Give Lewis County credit. Played really well defensively there at times. Really, really struggle anytime East Carter tries to stretch the field, runs east-west. Anytime East Carter tries to run north-south, Lewis County's been pretty good about stopping them for minimal gain. That one went to Potter. He split two defenders and walked in. And of course, all these are brought to you by Grayson Sporting Goods. And here in downtown Grayson, Johnson dropping the throw and got a huge sack there from Lewis County's front seven. Of course, Bloomfield in on that one. And then on the kickoff, this has been Lewis County's best play thus far. I believe this was Russell. Circled off to his left and found that far sideline and kind of tight roped it down there for a little while. Finally ran down. Then I believe that Lewis County may fumble on this play. Yeah, they do. No, it's Cooper. A guy that's got the great coaching staff in place. Of course, Lewis County is a great school district. They're going to continue to get better. Had a heck of a year last year. So, as East Carter is able to jump on that one. Johnson's in the gun on this play. Just a little shovel pass over to Fowl. I'll tell you, he's really gashed the Lions all night long as he's able to take this one into Lion territory. And something that you won't see in these highlights, but Lewis County's put a lot of pressure on Johnson tonight to the point where he's not been able to really sit back there comfortably, as that one was Carter running down the far near sideline for a very long touchdown on that counter play. Still about 6:10 left here at the half. Line drive kick. And I tell you, Russell's really good at finding those holes in the special teams. So, this one right here, Cooper's in the gun. I believe this may have been a 3rd and 12. It was. Rolls off to his right and finds Noble. Really good pass there from Cooper. But it's been, that we saw it last week. Of course, Jeff Hart sits to my left and Travis and Ian. We were all here last week. We saw that East Carter defense kind of take that next step against Fleming County. Held the Panthers essentially 3 straight quarters without any points. You saw a surge in offense for Fleming County there in the second half of the 3rd quarter, and they really put a couple more touchdowns across the board there in the 4th. But another week of this East Carter defense gaining confidence, getting teams off the field on 3rd downs, making open field tackles, staying at home on any type of counters or anything. This East Carter defense continues to improve, and at the right time, of course, they're going to go ahead and chalk this game. Just call it what it is. East Carter's going to go on to win this one, and they're going to go play Russell next week in a district championship game that, a place that East Carter has never won. Just call it what it is. East Carter has defeated Russell here once before, of course. We actually were on the broadcast for that one, not Jeff Irwin. I was actually producing at the time, but we were here, high atop Steve Womack Field, the same press box where you're standing. Of course, Charlie Terry, Kenny Cozy, and Connor Goodman really caused havoc against the Red Devils here just a couple of years ago. That was a team that went all the way to the semi-state championship game and ultimately fell to Belfry. So as you continue to see the first half highlights, as both teams, Lewis County looks to make their way back on the field. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at some of the keys here in the St. Ave here on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchasers receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
Back out here on Kool TV as Lewis County has made their way on the field. The officials are walking across the field. A little bit of keys for tonight's game, this second half. For East Carter, you want to get out of this game as quick as possible. You want your players to rest as much as you can, and immediately after you leave this game, you're immediately putting the Russell film on your huddle and you're watching it. For Lewis County, you got to come out and East Carter's going to get the ball first. They're really going to try to chew that clock up. For Lewis County, you got to build some momentum going into the next week. Is that what you think, Ian?
Yeah, I think definitely want to see some production from the offense. And, we're getting towards the end of the season. You want to be able to see that offense at least be able to put up some points on the board. And that front seven who has caused a lot of pressure on Johnson. He's took a couple hits back there. And I think you just want to see more of that. You want to see more of what Lewis County is very good at doing.
I agree. And, as we still got 1 minute left here at the half, they'll usually put 3 extra minutes up on the board. They may not tonight, considering that the halftime was 20 minutes. Of course, tonight is homecoming and a pink out. It's a breast cancer awareness theme night. So, of course, when there's a theme here at East Carter, everybody participates. As I look down to my left and my right, man, there's a lot of pink in the stands. So, of course, for next week, I'm just going to talk about it because it is what it is. East Carter's going to make the trip to Russell. They're going to play a team that's very different than the Lions team they see here today. Very big and physical up front. They're able to move defensive lines pretty well. A team that is well coached. A team that's going to, probably change their defense. They seem to do that. They change their defense every week. So. Against this East Carter team. So East Carter can go back and watch all the film they want to. They'll probably see a different front than what they've seen all season long on tape from Russell. So just one of those things. Actually, they're going to put 3 more minutes. So there's going to be a 23-minute halftime. 23-minute halftime. So with 3 minutes still left at the half, let's take another break. When we come back, we'll start this second half in Grayson on Kool TV.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginningsatRacelandChristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back out here on Kool TV as both teams have made their way to the sidelines. Of course, we had the homecoming festivities here tonight, so a little bit longer of a halftime than what we're accustomed to. Usually it's 15 minutes. We had a 23-minute halftime. Looking around the area, of course, you can see the local scores on the bottom of your screen on the ticker. We get set to start this second half of play. Once the ball is moved away, the clock will run until either somebody scores or Lewis County comes with it. I think that the rule is, Jeff, you might be able to clarify this as you don't have a mic on. Once a running clock is established in football, it stays that way no matter what. Yeah, so even if Lewis County were to come out here and score 37 points, it would be a running clock regardless. Yeah, but I think in Kentucky, once the running clock has been established, I think that even if another team is able to pull within that 36-point mark, that the clock will still continue to run. Yeah, I believe that is actually the rule. So East Carter's going to return it. I believe, East Carter's going to kick off. Excuse me, that was wrong. East Carter did get the ball together. As Paris has pulled within a touchdown of Raceland, 14-7, Pikeville all over Paintsville, 39-0. That will be a running clock there. Boyd over Rowan, 21-6. Of course, East Carter's going to win over Boyd County at Boyd County. And Lawrence County with a running clock over Powell. A lot of running clocks around the area here tonight. Of course, you won't see them next week as this kickoff takes a hit at the 15, and it's fielded and circles off to his right. Now tries to cut in the middle of the field, and he's going to be swarm tackled back at the 15-yard line. That's where Lewis County will start their first drive here to begin the second half. We've seen some really good play.
Fleming County 28, West Carter 0 in the third quarter.
Fleming County now leads West Carter 28-0. So, not the night that Daniel Barker and his Comets were looking for. They've come off a couple of really tough weeks. Lost here in the Battle of the Barrel, went back at home, had a good chance to beat Russell, lost that one too. Beat Bath County and then dropping another one on the road to Fleming County. This is a fake handoff, just a quarterback read play. He's going to be stopped after a very short game, maybe
No game on the
after the
play.
last
Second
scrimmage.
down.
Bring up 2nd and 10. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Greena. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at JD Flooring. 2nd and 10 for Lewis County. Cooper's in the gun. He's got trips to his right and doubles to his left. 5 wide receiver look. East Carter only bringing 4. Throws across the middle, and it's off the hands of his intended receiver, Russell. We've seen a couple of drops so far tonight from Lewis County, and it's really just it's just added injury to insult. Anytime you try to get some momentum going, and I'm not saying that it's been like that all night. Noble's had some really good catches. Cooper's put the ball on the mark. Just Lewis County is close to being a 500 team. I'm serious. They just could clean up a couple of things there. They block pretty well up front. McGlone's not playing tonight, so that's something to add in there. And just trying to put 2 hands on the football, catch it. Cooper throws the ball pretty well. In the gun again, trips to his right, dropping a throw, throws across the middle, and it's caught, and it's dropped again.
And just like you talked about.
Yeah, you've got to be able to, catch those balls. Got to help out your quarterback a little bit.
A 3rd down stop brought to you by.
It's really detrimental when you're finally getting some momentum on offense and your receivers just simply can't catch it.
And that was dropped by Cottingham. It's just one of those things where, that's something that you're not going to fix tonight, but you go into the second, you go into the off season or even during the week of this practice and you work on. Lewis County will be okay. They're going to be all right. They got the right coaching staff over there. They got a good administration. They'll be just fine. Don't let this one night fool you. I remember back when, just not even that long ago, Lewis County won the district. Beat Russell, beat everybody. So snap's good this time. Lewis County's going to punt it. It's a good punt. This one's going to go up across the 40 and going to bounce backwards and land at their own 37. That's where East Carter will start this drive at. So interesting to see how Tim Champlin approaches this first drive. You're going to pull all your starters, kind of have them rest for the rest of the night. As I see a couple of starters over here on the sideline. Johnson kind of sitting on that trainer's table. You got Mikey Hall, Carter, Bernardo, Holbrook, Messer. A lot of the starters are over here on the sideline. You got Alan Cooper down here. So you're going to maybe get some. Still looking for more Raiders. Gabe Roberts, Potter down here on the sideline. So you get some younger Raiders getting some playing time, which is always good. The kid that doesn't start but gets a lot of playing time, Beatson's still out there. And so is Preston Wall, a kid who gets a lot of playing time also. So we got a new quarterback in. I pull up his roster.
Another jet sweep.
Jet sweep off to number 22. That is Garrett Blue. Who's going to take this one down to the Lewis County 20.
For the Raiders.
I cannot recall a time tonight where that jet sweep has been unsuccessful for
they've
the
been
Raiders.
really good, and I think that Chase McGuffin's in at quarterback. And let me tell you something. McGuffin's played really well all season long on special teams. And, of course, had that pick 6 at Bath County if you're listening on the Cool Hit Sports Network. So McGuffin at quarterback throws the ball pretty well. He's in the gun. And he's just going to hand this ball off straight up the middle as good job by that Lewis County front 7 getting ball carrier down. I believe that is number 32. Mikey Wireman. So a lot of the younger Raiders getting some good playing time here, and that's one thing that Tim Champlin's really, really good about is if the game is like it is right now, he wants to get some of his younger players some playing time, and they may get a lot of playing time in JV, but it's different under the lights. It's different when there's a lot of people in the stands. It's just different. McGuffin dropping the throw throws over to the right, and it's going to be intercepted right at the goal line. I believe they're going to stop him right at the 1. That's where Lewis County will start this drive. Don't hate the throw from McGuffin there. Try to give his receiver one-on-one a chance. Just didn't have inside leverage, and it'll be a turnover for East Carter. And Lewis County will start this drive on their own 1-yard line.
If you're a Lions fan, even though McGuffin was in the game, it's still something that you like to see from your secondary. We talk a lot about the front seven, but the secondary has been pretty quiet tonight, and that's a play that you like to see.
Of course, tonight's game is brought to you by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch at downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. As you see your graphic there, I kind of caught producer Jeff Irwin off guard there. I'm sorry, I didn't know you had a graphic for it. Fleming County now leading West Carter in a running clock style, 36-0. Didn't see that one. I thought I thought Fleming County would probably win, but the 36-0. Yeah. So, not the night you want if you're Coach Daniel Barker. Second and medium for Lewis County. Handoff goes to Russell Stramp the middle, and he's struck down by Landon Yoke. Bring up third and short for Lewis County as we dip under 5 minutes left here in the third.
Short for Lewis.
Of course, you can join my good friend Dickie Tiller for the Papa John's post-game report on Cool Hits 105.7. And he's going to talk about football, not just happening here, but all across the Commonwealth. And, of course, some of us used to listen to that post-game show that I believe it was down in Prestonsburg or Paintsville that always used to give the scores from across the state. Now we got smartphones and we got Twitter and we can always look at it. But back then, that's the way you got them before they were in the Daily Independent the next day, is you listened to the radio station down in Prestonsburg or Paintsville, and you were able to get nice. Here comes a nice run from Lewis County. I believe that's Cooper on just a regular quarterback design run. He goes across the 25, maybe the 26. It'll be a Lions first down. I saw a thing on TikTok the other day about how kids get, how they find out that their schools are closed is they get a text on their phone. How we used to do it, we have to make sure we watch WSAZ at 5 o'clock and see if our school name was on the bottom. Yeah, exactly. That's the only way you knew. So this one goes to Russell. He's got a lot of room over on that far sideline. He's still up. And he's going to cut back inside, and Russell's going to be gone. This is going to be a Lewis County touchdown.
Huge play. Lewis County, Alex Russell. Russell's been very involved tonight.
Well, you're not going to win tonight, but that's a play that, you're going to work for, as far as positive for next week. You're not trying to win tonight's game. You're trying to build for next week's game, and that's a good play to start with. That touchdown was brought to you by Johnson Chiropractic. Water bucket formation. You probably don't know what that is, do you? Water bucket. Sometimes they'll take the snap and throw it, and sometimes they won't. This one's not going to work out for them, though. If they got the numbers, they'll do it. They didn't have the numbers. They still tried it, and it is no good. 3:19 left here in the third quarter. It's East Carter leads 38-6. We'll be back on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause.
Back out here on Kool TV. Good crowd over there from Lewis County. As this one's just going to be a pooch in the middle of the field. It's going to be fielded by Raider Ashton Lewis. Takes it and falls directly to the ground. That's where East Carter will start this drive. Still going with that, shouldn't say JV squad, but a couple of underclassmen are in that group.
Ball's at the 39.
East Carter will start this drive with their own 39 as we try to find you some more scores. Tonight's game is brought to you by JD Flooring of Greenup. For all your flooring and carpet needs, see the good folks at JD Flooring. And by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. 1st and 10 East Carter. A guffin and a gun. Now he's got a man in motion. It's a jet sweep. Circles off to his right, and he's got a lot of room. Cuts back in the middle of the field and is finally gang tackled. And the ball was stripped by Russell as raindrops begin to fall here on top of the press box, which could be trouble because we don't have a canopy and all of our equipment's up here on top. Did you feel those raindrops? I did. Let me check the Weather Channel app. Let's see how accurate it is. It looks like we're going to be okay unless this is just not sure. 1st and 10 Lewis County. Cooper in the gun. Dropping a throw. Flushed out of the pocket, rolls off to his right, throws downfield. He's got Noble wide open. He catches it and goes in. Touchdown, Lewis County. And we got a flag way back here at the 43-yard line. It's going to come all the way back.
Yeah, holding on Lewis County.
And if you're Coach Tim Champlin, this is just me, Ian. And, you know, Lewis County not really putting in a whole lot of younger kids either. I'm going to put my starters back in.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the way it is. I'm going to put my starters back in, and we're going to try to get out of here. And I believe he listened to me as Carter has checked in, as Fowl has checked in, Holbrook has checked in, and Mikey Hall has checked in. So that, you know, we kind of saw that a little bit. Lewis County now in a 1st and 20. Cooper in the gun. Russell goes over to his right. He's got trips to his right. Singles fever over here to his left. Dropping a throw. He's in trouble. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolls to his right. He's going to throw way down the sideline looking for a receiver, and it's going to tip off the hands. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. 2nd down.
That'll probably end the 3rd quarter. 20 seconds remain.
These quarters can really creep up on you when it's a running clock.
It is, and we played we're used to a really long first half.
Right.
Not only that, but a really extended halftime due to homecoming festivities. That's going to end the 3rd quarter of play. At the end of 3, 38-6. East Carter leads Lewis County. We'll be back on Kool TV.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back out here on Kool TV. 38-6. So we flip the ends. Lewis County will be going from left to right now. And every starter's back in for East Carter. Even Isaac Messer has checked back in. Dropping a throw is Cooper. Throws across the middle. He's got Noble wide open. Pass is just going to skip off his hands. You got to catch that.
Noble has had a very, very big night, but there's been a couple of those that just went right through his hands. But without McGlone, really like what you see from Drew Noble here tonight.
Got to start catching the passes. For the gun, dropping the throw, throws across the middle. This one's in the heavy traffic. It's going to drop down incomplete. And I believe that'll bring up
no good. Fourth down.
Fourth down and long.
A third down stop brought to you by Keys Farm Supply.
And I mean, whenever you look at a pass like the one Noble dropped on 2nd and 20, that ball doesn't have to be thrown into traffic like that. If they get the extra 10 yards or.
Well, you never know because you don't know if the wide receiver ran the right route.
Right.
You just, you're not sure. That's
right.
At the high school level, you assume that, anything is possible. And, Cooper so far I think has played pretty well.
I think so. I
Cooper
believe.
dropping the throw again, looking for Noble across the middle. Noble makes this catch. It's not going to be for a first down, though, as he's going to get it down to the Raider 34-yard line, and that's where East Carter will take over on downs. 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Turns over on downs. East Carter's ball. No,
Still looking for. I'm gonna get some updates. I'm tired of messing around, Jeff. I'm gonna get on this app that they call X now, but most of us are still going to call Twitter. Still looking. There's a lot of scores here, just not anything that we care about. I'll just call it what it is. Jet sweep over to the left. And good job there by Lewis County. Another open field tackle. Looking. Johnson Central leads Green at 27-13 with 11:55 left in the fourth quarter. Lexington Catholic, a game that, like I mentioned, keep in mind, 41-0 over Lloyd Memorial right now. So, Lloyd Memorial may be a team, or Bourbon County or Pendleton County may come to Grayson the first week of the playoffs, pending what happens next week. We'll see. We'll take it one game at a time. I'm still looking. Of course, Raceland up 21-7. 2nd and 12 for the Raiders. Beeson faking the jet sweep. McGuffin's going to keep this by himself, and he's going to get across the 35, get to about the 36, so he's going to get about 5. It'll bring up a third and about 6 or 7. Of course, huge football slate on tomorrow. But, of course, me and Jeff, we're going to be at the campus of Paul Blazer High School in downtown Ashland, and we're going to bring you the girls' regional finals and the boys' regional finals of 16th Region Soccer. So you could join us, and I'll be on the call for both of those. And one of the best producers in the entire country, Jeff Irwin, will be producing. And of course, I believe they said your daughter is going to work one of the cameras. So if she has the last name Irwin, she's probably pretty good. We'll just go with that. And here comes a flag.
Called incomplete. Flag on the play.
Guys, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Fairview 50, Phelps 14. How about those Eagles?
Shout out Fairview.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We've got a flag out here. Still trying to figure this one out. The clock continues to run. Holding against East Carter. Penalties declined. We'll do it
Holding on
again.
East Carter, penalties decline, remains.
So
14.
Messer's going to drop back in punt formation. Russell's going to drop back in punt return. We're getting close to 7 minutes left here tonight. Messer back in punt formation. Snap a good one. Here's the punt. It's a good one. What a punt by Isaac Messer. He'll send the Lewis County returnman back inside the 20. I believe they're actually going to mark it right at the 20. That's where Lewis County will take over. So, East Carter is going to go on the road next week, but they'll be back. It's not the last home game. Regardless if they win or they lose next week, they're going to come back and play Martin County. And I think that the way that the district is, I think that East Carter is going to host a home playoff game no matter what. At worst, they're going to finish 3-1 in district or 4-1 in district. So, of course, 3-0 right now. They're going to win tonight. They'll be 4-0. So the worst that East Carter will finish in district is 4-1, which is good enough to get you a home playoff game. Something that, as I look to my right here, right below you, is that horn. And for a long time, that horn just kept corroding rust. And if you look underneath it, there's a little puddle of shavings of rust. How much that horn's went off the last 3 or 4 years here at East Carter High School. Just really, really have changed the culture here. This is no longer a place that you come and get a free win. You're coming here to play. You be lucky to get out with a win, and you're going to know where you were at when you come in here to East Carter. Kids play physical. They got athletes as good as anybody. So,
You look at a team like East Carter, I mean, that game to start the year, the 22-21 loss against Estill County, but since then they've really been on a
almost
roll.
like how in the world did that happen? You
Yeah.
know, and I'm going to talk about, as this one's batted up in the air, another really good play there by that defensive line sticking their hands up. Back in 2021, East Carter had the best team they ever had.
Yeah.
With Kenny Cozy quarterback, they had a bunch of good things happen. Really good team.
Penalties decline.
That team in the playoffs defeated Ashland, and the regular season defeated Russell, defeated a lot of really good teams, lost to a West Carter team. Not knocking West Carter, but they could have played that game 50 times, and East Carter wins 49 of them. But that one night, West Carter won. And Jeff's right here to my left. He'll tell you the same thing. That was probably East Carter's best team they ever had. The year before that, West Carter had their best team they ever had with Latavius Klein and Lori Perry. Really, really good team also. But what a time it is to be living in the county of Carter. Got 2 great programs and 2 great coaches. Rolling up to the right is Cooper. He's going to sling it over on the far sideline. Pass is caught and brought down right at the first down marker. I don't think he's going to make it, Ian. And he might give it to him. Yeah, he's going to give it to him. That's fine. So it's going to be a 1st and 10. As we dip under 4 minutes.
Complete. First down.
28-7. Raceland over Paris now. Boyd County and Rowan County in a good one, 21-12. Of course, if you watch Kool TV, you watch Rowan County coming here, and we thumped them bad. Not what it is. Final, Fleming County has defeated West Carter 36-7. This one thrown across the middle, trying to get that ball to Cottingham and just batted down
Pass is
incomplete.
broken up. Second down.
You know, we've
Really
talked.
surprising score there between West and Fleming. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. You know, we really talk about how Lewis County has struggled to catch the ball, but really East Carter should have a couple more interceptions on Cooper.
They should. But, you know, you catch a couple of the passes that hit you right in the hands. It changes the game a little bit. I'm not saying it wins them the game. It's probably, you know, similar score than it is right now, but it gives your quarterback more confidence moving forward. And gives you more confidence. You know, hey, I can hang on to the ball and take on contact at the same time. So that's just some of the things that they need to work on a little bit. Here, jailbreak screen. And good job there by the Raiders. Limiting that one to a minimal gain is that play took too long to develop. It took too long to develop. A jailbreak screen, you want the defensive line way back in the backfield.
Down at the
And you got to
35.
get the ball there quicker.
Third down.
So we dip under 2 minutes and 18 seconds now. Of course, Coach Tim Champlin will join us after the game. Dropping a throw as Cooper throws across the middle, and this one's going to be dropped by Noble. That may have been slightly deflected right before it got to it. It seemed like that it was kind of weird there, but
it was
still,
high.
You know what, though? You've got to catch those, man.
Yeah. And I mean, you look at Lewis County receiving corps. They have a good receiving corps. You got McGloin, who isn't playing tonight, but Drew Noble has been very present today.
Yeah.
Catch or no catch. He's been targeted several times.
Yeah, and you know, there's potential here, but you got to help yourself out a little bit, you know. Cooper in the gun, and Cooper's thrown the ball pretty well tonight.
He is.
Here's another throw over the left. Oh, great pass. This one's caught up across the 40. Ball is loose, and it's going to be a scoop by East Carter, and they're going to have it
Fumble
inside
recovery
Lewis
by
County.
the Raiders.
Anything Lewis is able to do tonight, just East Carter's done just
Inside
a
the
little
Lewis
bit better.
County 30, yeah. And you know, coming into this game, we kind of thought that Lewis County would be a little undermanned, and they were dealing with some injuries. You know, that's no secret. As we under 1 minute left here in the game. Yes, I saw that live. As you saw that on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. I want to give a big shout out to East Carter High School. Shout out to Lewis County, all those fans over there on the far side. Both teams, fans watching us here tonight, just really hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. As McGuffin takes a knee, and I tell you, that may be it, and that will be it. We have a final. East Carter has defeated Lewis County 38-6. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Your local gym meets all your kids' athletic needs. Forget the long drives. Go to Cosmic Athletic Center in Olive Hill. We have instruction in all-star cheer, tumbling, basketball, volleyball, soccer, hip-hop dance, and pickleball at our 12,000 square foot facility. Or schedule your next birthday party with us. Our highly qualified staff works with athletes from 5 counties. Like us on Facebook or go to thecosmiccenter.com on US 60 by Rock Crusher Curve in Olive Hill. Phone 286-0239. Cosmic Athletic Center.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy
for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on the campus of East Carter High School, we have a final, 38-6. East Carter has defeated Lewis County. And see the fight song here below us on homecoming night. something we talked about a little before the game is East Carter wanted to develop their passing game a little bit more. Still wasn't able to do that. Give credit to that Lewis County front seven. East Carter just did what they had to do. They really gashed the Lions with the jet sweeps on the ground all night. They had a couple passes thrown in here or there. They really weren't put in a situation where they had to pass. You know, they really just ran the ball heavily all night and was very successful at doing so. And the rain begins to come down here on top of this press box. And if it gets any harder, we're going to have to get out of here. One thing that don't mix besides oil and water is water and electronics. And we don't want to ruin our equipment as the sprinkle starts to intensify as we look over to our lights over here to the left. So we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll see if we can get Tim Champlin. If not, when we go off the air, it's because it started pouring the rain and we got to, we've got to save our...
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, you know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
It's tailgate time in the Bluegrass.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready to make my announcing debut.
And I believe that's football time in the Bluegrass.
But you can believe this, Clark's has everything you need for a winning tailgate.
Whether it's ice and cold drinks, chips and dips, or homemade sandwiches, and crispy, crunchy chicken for everybody, Clark's has you covered. And you don't even have to leave your car thanks to our convenient drive-thru.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back out here on Kool TV is look around the area and scores. Of course, we have a final here. 38-6. I got another final just came in. Belfry defeats Estill County 49-7. 38-6 here was the final. Russell with a big win, 38-8 over Bath County. And interesting week. Fairview got a huge win at home on senior night. What a great win for them. West Carter goes on the road and gets destroyed. I did not expect that. So Johnson Central over Greenup right now. And Martin County over Knott County Central as I look at other scores. Of course, I keep saying this, and if you watch my show, I say it again. That's a game that East Carter and West Carter wish they had back. And, of course, I believe the Arvin kid for Estill County might be out for the year. I'm not sure. As I'm trying to get some other scores here. As finals are rolling in left and right, but I don't want to give you finals that you don't care about. Still looking. But Coach Tim Champlin will join us here momentarily as he, I think, is below us talking to the Carter County radio station. I believe they're called Go Radio. So Pikeville over Paintsville 46-7. I kind of predicted that. Final, Lacey Catholic 41-0 over Lloyd Memorial. So I believe that Lloyd Memorial, here's the interesting fact, Lloyd Memorial came into that game maybe undefeated. That's what the tweet says, is we get a final. Johnson Central has defeated Greenup 33-13. And the number one team in 3A, Cal, have defeated Louisville Central 13-6. And, of course, you can see a lot of the finals on the bottom of our screen. Ashland in a bye week. So, I'm not sure if maybe, I hate to say this. I hate to be that guy. But maybe Johnson Central looking down the road a little bit and looking at that Ashland game. They won't be looking at it long because, just from what I've seen, I don't think Johnson Central can beat Ashland. I just don't. It don't matter where that game's at. And that's something that I'll pick this week. So while we wait on Coach Tim Champlin, I'll try to get some more scores and try to get some more updates on games that are still ongoing. It's still kind of an early end for us, even though we had extended halftime. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll try to catch up with Coach Tim Champlin here on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit RiverCitiesBuildersInc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carroll Boulevard in Grayson.
Back out here on Kool TV. Of course, we have a final 38-6. It's still waiting. Tim Champlin is he's below us talking to Go Radio. Fairly easy night here for East Carter. They, kind of what they wanted. They want to be able to rest a lot of their starters. I believe that they accomplished that. And if I'm Coach Tim Champlin, I'm not speaking for him, but if I'm him, I'm not even watching this Lewis County tape because it's not going to help me moving forward as far as going against Martin County and Russell and whoever I play in the first round of the playoffs. I'm going to go watch that Russell tape as soon as I get it. And I'm going to study it, and I'm just going to start my game plan tomorrow morning on trying to take on the Russell Red Devils down in Flatwoods. Of course, you can catch all the action right here on the Kool Sports Network. I'll be on the call high atop Henry R. Evans Stadium. First trip back for me to an alma mater, but I'll be wearing that East Carter red, white, and blue. So that's if East Carter were to put a running clock on Russell, I would be completely thrilled about it. That's just the way it is. And really, really enjoy being out here in Grayson. I think I can speak for all the people at Kool TV and Kool Hits. We've kind of fell in love with this place out here. They treat us extremely well. We couldn't ask for anything better than what we have out here. The community that supports this team, and not just the football team, they support everything. Basketball, volleyball, soccer, anything you think of. This community here in Grayson and Hitchens and Pritchard really support this school and just really couldn't ask for anything better. And it's truly a privilege to be a part of it. And I think I can speak for pretty much anybody. I believe that we have a Bowman's Big Hit of the Game brought to you by Bowman's Auto Center. And as my producer, Jeff Irwin's going to pull that up. Here is the Bowman's Big Hit of the Game. Really met the line of scrimmage there and just gang tackled. Really just ruined his momentum as now we are joined by head coach Tim Champlin. Coach, me and you talked in the pregame, and we talked about what would you'd like to see after tonight's game. What's one thing that you could take away from tonight that would be positive working towards the district title game, which is next week?
I thought our D-line did a really good job tonight getting pressure on the quarterback. Knew they weren't going to hold on to the ball very long. He does a good job of getting the ball out of his hands and throwing the ball quickly and things like that. But, I don't know that we came up with many sacks, but we had a lot of pressures. And, our D-line was able to affect his throwing early, make him move his feet and really, force the issue there. So thought they did a really good job and something that we wanted to improve on. And I thought offensively, man, that we really kind of found another dynamic of our offense with Fowl at the wing position and being able to run jet with him and do some stuff, get him out in space and then use him as a kind of a decoy to run him and get all the eyes on him and then run behind him, inside and do some stuff. Ryan Carter has a big run off of that and scores. And so, thought we were able to do some stuff, get some different looks tonight, get the ball in a few different guys' hands to see what they could do. And so really, just proud of the way our guys competed tonight and took care of business. And
you stole my second question. I was getting ready to brag on Rylan Fowl and the way he's played on that jet sweep, whether it's weak side or strong side. It seems like his field vision and the way he's able to put his cleat in the ground and cut the way he has, especially after missing a game, Coach, is just super impressive.
Yeah, he did a really good job. He's a fast kid, man, and once he gets north and south, he's going to run off and leave a lot of people. So really happy with how he played tonight. Thought we wanted to get the ball in his hands and do some stuff tonight in space, and thought he was able to give us some really good looks. So
You got a lot of the younger Raiders, the future Raiders in the game tonight.
yeah.
But I noticed that Lewis County really didn't pull a whole lot of their starters out, so you kind of had to put your starters back in. What's it mean to get some of those younger Raiders some playing time?
Yeah, we're trying to get those guys, a lot of reps and meaningful reps when we can in situations like this, and so it's always a great opportunity. I told our kids at halftime, it's a privilege, man. We've been on the wrong side of these, a lot of them, and so just testament to our teams that have come before and just kept getting better, kept working, and kept doing what was asked of them, and have gotten us to a point now that we're on the other side of them, and so we told our kids it's a privilege, it's an honor to be able to get those young guys some reps in a Friday night game under the lights, a homecoming game, decent, pretty good crowd, and so get those guys in there, let them experience the Friday night atmosphere, the Friday night lights, and
it's different on Friday night.
It is. You can play all the JV games you want, and JV games are meaningful, and you learn a lot from them. I'm not taking anything away from that, but there's a different
vibe.
Yeah, on a Friday night.
Popcorn's out.
Yeah,
there's more people in the stands. The cheerleaders are down here. It's just different.
And so it's good to get those guys out there and let them do some things and give them an opportunity there.
Moving forward, this week of practice, what's one thing you're really going to emphasize as you get ready to take on Russell, a team you have defeated here at East Carter, and for a district title?
Yeah, listen, it's championship week. We told our kids after the game, pressure is a privilege. Coach Jones coined that phrase, and man, that means a lot, and he's right. Some people go their entire life and never feel pressure.
Right.
Maybe it be a football game or life or whatever it is, and so to be a part of something bigger than yourself and be able to, feel that pressure and know that the community's behind you, but they also expect something of you. And so, we got to prepare really good this week. We got to have a great week of practice, and we got to be ready to stop, Pack and Cruz. Those two guys are going to run the ball. They're going to run it right at you. Their O-line is big and physical, and defensively they're going to get, up in your grill, and they're physical on defense. They're hard to run against. Nobody's really had a ton of success running the ball right at them, and so we're going to have our hands cut out for us, and have to play a really, really good football game all night, and put a lot of put all three pieces together, offensively, defensively, and special teams.
One thing before I let you go here is I know that we got a lot of Raider fans watching. You don't need to be watching next week. You need to be in Flatwood supporting this team. You don't need to be listening to me be an idiot on the radio. You need to be in Flatwood supporting this team. If you had one game to go to this year, that's the game to go to. East Carter's going to go for a district title there in Flatwoods. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Hey, I appreciate it, and you said it best, man. We need everybody there. Come out. It's going to be football weather. It's going to be a great atmosphere. We need to fill the stands up.
Yeah, don't watch it on TV. You need to be there.
We need to be there, watch it live, and loud and proud, and get behind these kids and this team, and show them some support by coming out and
because they deserve it,
and getting behind them there tomorrow night and be loud and proud and all that good stuff that I know our Raider fans will do. And I appreciate you guys being here tonight and broadcasting. And as always, go Raiders.
Go Raiders. And one more thing before you go, guys, I don't think that people understand what's at stake next week. Not just a district title, which is always fun to put on the Letterman jacket and the banners and whatever. 2 home playoff games. That's huge. You already get one, but having 2 home playoff games, and everybody knows it's not easy to come here and win.
No, and so we got an opportunity to play 2 home games and see what happens after that. So again, the main task at hand is next Friday night, taking care of business, being ready to play, going over there at Russell and enjoying the environment of playing for district championship, because those are fun. It's going to be a great environment. And then hopefully be able to get the win and secure a 2 home playoffs.
Raider Nation needs to dust off the cowbells. They need to pull out the horns. They need to get whatever thing that they do, even if it's rocks and jugs that makes noise.
Get out there.
We have to fill the visitors section over at Russell, because me and you talk, and I'm going to say it, a lot of the times, and I'm not discrediting Russell here, playing against the name on the jersey means something.
It does, and so we gotta our kids know that they've got people behind them, but they need to see it and feel it next Friday night with the environment over there.
Coach, thanks for joining us, and we'll be back here on Kool TV.
Appreciate it.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson. Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Back out here on Kool TV for the final time. East Carter has defeated Lewis County 38-6 here on homecoming night. I want to thank Jeff Irwin. I want to thank Travis for working tremendously on his camera. We got 2 of the best here on top of the East Carter press box. We got the best camera guy, and we got the best producer that you could ever ask for. I am truly blessed to be in the position that I am out here at East Carter High School, and I think to myself that quite a bit during the week that, I'm truly grateful that God had put me in this situation to work with such good guys and be with a great school district. So as we just got another final in, Floyd Central has defeated Prestonsburg 43-28. For Spencer Hutchison, Travis Otworth, and Jeff Irwin, this has been a presentation of Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders football broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of East Carter Raiders football has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV. Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders football broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of East Carter Raiders football has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.